Hello students, I hope all of you are having a good time. Now today I have come up with your chapter number 9, that is some application of trigonometry. So before we go through the problems and solution, I would like to give you few information that you need for solving the problems. First one is line of sight. So what is line of sight? It is the line drawn from the eye of an observer to the point in the object viewed by the observer. Suppose here is one observer is standing here. Now here is one object. Now from the eye of this observer, from this object, this line will be called as a line of sight. The observer is looking at the object, so his eyes are looking at the object. So this line is called line of sight. Now suppose I am looking straight, so my line of sight will be straight. If I move my head down, then my line of sight will also be moved down. So we will say the line of sight is nothing but the line through which you are looking. That is called the line of sight. Now let's move to the second information. Now suppose we have an observer here. Here is one observer, and now we have one observer here, and there is one more object is there. Now this observer want to look at the top of the tower. How will this observer look? Its line of sight is horizontal. Now it will slowly move its line of sight upward. When it will move its line of sight upward, then it will make some angle with the horizontal. This angle is called the angle of elevation. In simple language, we can say the angle of elevation of the point viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point is being viewed above the horizontal. Okay, so when the point which needed to be viewed is above the horizontal, then the line of sight needed to be moved upward through some angle. So that angle is known as angle of elevation. In the figure also you can easily see which angle is the angle of elevation. Now let's come to the angle of depression. Now what is angle of depression? Suppose one observer is here. Now this observer need to see an object which is here. Then what will this observer do? This observer will move his line of sight. Now his line of sight is straight. It will move its line of sight through some angle to see the object. That means it has moved its line of sight through some angle, and this angle is known as the angle of depression. So in simple words, we can say angle of depression of a point on the object being viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point is below the horizontal line. So in angle of elevation, the point that is needed to be viewed is above the horizontal, and in angle of depression the point is below the horizontal. So here you can see in the figure the angle of depression is below the horizontal. Okay, now this angle and also the angle made by the ground and the object, here these two angles are equal. Why? Because these two angles are alternative angles. So while solving problem, if the angle of depression is theta, we will take this angle is also theta. That means the angle made by the line of sight and the ground, that angle will also be theta. So while solving the problems, we will take these kinds of things.